So for the face base color, it's going to be yellow ochre, titanium white, and cadmium red light. To darken, we could add a bit of cobalt blue, and to highlight, we'll add more of the Naples yellow. I think Naples yellow will need red, a bit of red in it. Can't be, otherwise her skin will look too yellow. So let's start by mixing the base color, which is cadmium red light and yellow ochre. And I'm going to bring some white into this. Let's see. Okay, that's a bit too pink. You can see that it's a bit too pink. So I'm going to increase the amount of yellow ochre and white. And I'm going to take some of that yellow, Naples yellow. Let's see. Oh, that's much better. Way better. So I can see from the picture, the reference I have, the highlight is going all the way down here. So I'm going to go. And let's see. A bit. This area here. So I'm just putting highlight where I am seeing highlight in the reference.
Starting with the light.
Over here, this is a mid-tone right there. So this is highlighted, and I think we will need more highlights, more a lighter highlight in here. That's acrylics, dries completely different. So I'm taking titanium white, and I'm mixing it with Naples yellow. I have a bit of the base color, which is highlighted right there. It's like a pink, a bit of pink. I'm gonna come here. Okay, so I can see more of this. This is a good color for the skin tone. This is too pink.
Yeah, mine's too pink. It's too pink.
I cannot find artists who paint portraits with acrylics. Nobody wants to do that. Nobody wants to do portraits in acrylics.
Yeah, mine is too.
That's looking good.
Why not, Lael? What,
Because it dries too fast.
Yes,
okay.
dries too fast.
That would be my guess.
Yes.
This
That's
is beautiful color, Layal.
these are, yeah, thank you. So this is the light pink.
No. The beige kind of.
Yeah, yeah,
the
that's
skin.
because
Yes.
of Naples yellow, I think.
Oh, it looks fantastic. Very, very pale. Very, very nice.
Strong, yes, it's nice. I know. Thank you. Yeah.
Lael,
Yes.
what about the ones that we used before, you and I, for that portrait of that baby? The artisans, it's kind of like the mixture of oil and acrylic.
Yes, that's good too. This is a yeah. This is the what was it? It was oil. It was
Yeah,
oil.
but it's called artisan or something like that. It's a
Yeah.
different tube. It's not a straight oil one.
It was oil, but it was
Was it?
water-based oil. Yeah, water-based oil.
Oh, okay.
Water-based. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, that works too. Yeah, artisan is water-based oil.
Okay.
So now I'm mixing again cadmium red light and yellow ochre, and I'm putting a bit of white in it because I need a mid-tone right now. And I don't really want to go into blues. I don't want to add the blue because I don't want to get this. It's still in the area here where it's light. This area is still a light area, but it's a bit darker. And we'll see, we're just going to do this right now and see how it goes. Because again, with acrylics, you don't know how it's going to dry. It's getting too red. So to change the red into more skin tone, I'm adding Naples yellow to that mixture. This area here in the right there is kind of usually it's a bit darker in between the eyes right here. Need a bit of water.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
This is a light color right now. So I added quite a bit of white in here. I have to keep on going back and forth and adjusting my colors because it's drying darker. That's better. Right. So in this area right here, where the nose is, I can see a medium tone on the side, right there. So I'm just gonna put my brush. Hopefully it's not gonna dry. And I'm gonna try to create a mid-tone here. We'll wait for it to dry. Lost some of the darks, so I'm gonna put them back using cobalt blue. This is, I was expecting this to happen. In portraits, just that kind of the values are the most important part. Switching from dark to light. Okay, now I'm going to take a strong highlight and I'm going to come from here where the eye is. This is going to shape her nose as well at the same time. Back to some mid-tones right here. Remember when we were doing the eye, we're saying that this part is really dark. This one is highlighted a bit, and this one is really highlighted right here. This is this area. So I'm using now a bit of cobalt blue, touch of red, and some white. I do have my yellow ochre here that I'm mixing these colors, two colors, cobalt blue and cadmium red light together right there, but I'm bringing them here next to my yellow ochre. And I'm using as well, that's a good one, that's a good one. Using as well white. I'm going to use the same color for this area right here, which is right there, right here, where the eye is. too strong. But is that a dog barking?
There's
Not mine.
That's maple and buttercrust. I'll turn my volume off.
No, it's okay. It's all right. They're not bothering.
What you were really wondering whether or not that was Austin that was barking.
Okay, so the bottom of this, the chin right here, I'm going to darken a bit because it's not flat. It turns in, but it's very subtle. Right there. Okay. So I'm highlighting this area a bit and this one here. I'm going to soften right there. I'm mixing the base color with a bit of cobalt blue in it. So I'm mixing right now cobalt blue, cadmium red light, yellow ochre, and I'm going to put a touch of white in there because I need to do base of her nose.
Cobalt blue.
Cadmium red light,
Okay.
yellow ochre, a bit of white. need to lift her nose a bit because it's, you know, going in too much right there, going down. So let's see if I use white with Naples yellow. I constantly have to adjust and wait for the color to dry to see how dark you know, if it's the right value or not. Oop. I think if I highlight this point right there with white and Naples yellow, I'm going to be, I can lift the nose up. Okay. Medium tone. Now I can wait. I'm waiting for the highlight to dry, or the color to dry that I put on her nose, because I can see right here, this area, that's too dark. So now what I'm going to do is highlight a bit. I need to highlight it, but a bit, because I don't want her nose to look like it's flat. All right. So I'm mixing now Naples yellow, touch of yellow ochre, white, and a touch of red in there. And I'm going to come here because her, this area here is drying, and I can see when it's drying, it's a bit, yeah, that's better. It's a bit too dark. The bottom of I'm going to come to this area, the chin. Medium tone, so I'm using yellow ochre, red, and a touch of Naples yellow in here. And let's see. Okay. And my brush to a smaller one. And I'm going to go a bit touch darker now. So whenever I want to go dark, I'm just going to go to the cobalt blue and red, mix them together, and of course put either yellow ochre in there, or if I want my colors, the dark to be soft, I'm gonna go to the Naples yellow and add a bit of white. And that will give me a soft dark in there. I can see a bit of red in here in the picture. This is dark. Soften this area because it's, you know, when you're switching or transitioning from dark to light, you want the transition to be really soft from dark to light. So this is really, really dark. I don't want to put highlight right next to it, a strong highlight. So what I'm doing is I'm softening this dark that I had before around this area here. And I'm just transitioning this to medium and then a bit of a highlight in here. This should be a bit darker right here. Now it's dry. I can see right there. Good. Shall I stop recording? I'm going to stop recording.